first question says that the angles in a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:9. What is the size of each angle? So to find the size of each angle, let's start with the first angle. That's going to be 1 over 1 plus 2 plus 9 times 180. Now, the reason why we're adding 1, 2, and 9 in the denominator is because when we're creating fractions from ratios, the numerator is the object that we're talking about, which is 1, like that angle. And the denominator is going to be the sum of all the values in the ratio. Hence, 1 plus 2 plus 9, which is equal to 12. And now the reason why we're multiplying this fraction by 180 is because sum of angles in a triangle equals to 180. So 1/12 of 180 is going to give us the value of the first angle, which is basically equal to 15 degrees. Now for the second angle, we're going to do 2 divided by 12. The denominator will remain same throughout this calculation. The only thing that's changing is the numerator, because now we're moving to the next angle. And times by 180 again. So that's going to be 30 degrees. And then for the third angle, we're finding 9/12 of 180, which is basically equal to 135. That is your answer. Next question says, find the perimeter of the semicircle. So in a semicircle, we have half of the circumference, and then we have the entire diameter. They've given us the value of the radius, which is 7, which means this part is also going to be 7. Since the perimeter is half of the circumference has the formula of 2 pi r. Divide that by 2, since it's a semicircle, and then add the radius 2 times. So that's pi times 7 plus 2 times 7, 7 pi plus 14, and that gives us 35.99 centimeter. Like I've mentioned before, if it's the perimeter, the unit would be centimeters, meters, like whatever the metric unit is. If it's the area, it would be squared. If it's the volume, it would be cubed. Next question says, find an expression for the perimeter. So perimeter, like we said in the previous case, it's like the entire boundary of the shape. So if you notice, we don't have the boundary for this part, and we don't have the boundary for this part. All the other lengths are given. So for the pink part, what we'll do is we'll subtract x from 3x plus 1. Why are we doing this? Because x is a part of this line. These two lengths are basically equal. But since we have removed that part, so we can't directly say that they're the same. But since we know that in a rectangle, opposite lengths are equal, so x plus something equals to 3x plus 1. So that's going to be 2x plus 1. Over here for the blue line, we're going to subtract x plus 2 from 3x plus 3. Which is going to give us 2x plus 1. Now we add these lengths to the given lengths to find the perimeter. X plus 3x plus 3 plus 3x plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 and x plus 2. So that's going to give us 12x plus 8. Next question says, write a vector for OG in terms of A and B, and then a vector for CL in terms of A and B. So OA, this is given as A, and OD is given as B. So OG is basically OD plus DEFG. That is one way, or you could do OA, AB plus BC plus CG. Both ways it's correct. So if we use OD plus DE plus EF and plus FG, we can already see that opposite lengths are equal. So if this is A, this is also A, this is also A, this is also A. So that's going to be B plus A plus A plus A. So that's B plus 3A. Now to write a vector for CL, CL is this. So we could do CO plus OL. Let me just erase this. COOL. So for COOL, CO now would be negative A, negative A, negative A, because we're going in the opposite direction. So that's negative A, negative A, negative A. And OL is still the same, so positive B. CO plus OL. So at negative 3A plus positive 3B. And that gives us the value of CL in terms of A and B.